Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my life. Wherever you're joining me from, you're welcome to my life. You're welcome to my life. You know, these days, some people send messages to me and I was like, hey? So I will address the message and then I will tell you what I have for you today. Now, I don't know whether it has happened to you before, or possibly if you're a child of God. If you're a child of God, ó ti máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ẹ rí. Maybe you are in a gathering or you are in somewhere and then something tells you that leave this place. As soon as you depart the place, something terrible happened. Do you get it? Maybe you are in a place or there's a route you want to pass and you felt that something is telling you that don't take that path. Don't take that path. Fortunately for you, you yielded to the voice and you later heard that something terrible happened. Now, when it is now time for you to, give an account of what really happened, you will now say that something told you, something told you, something told you, and something told me. What is that something that is telling you? If you are a child of God, and the Spirit of God is living in you, what is that something? What is that, in quotes, that you are referring to as something? O mọ irú ẹ̀mí tó ń gbénú ẹ o. O mọ ẹ̀mí tó ń gbénú ẹ. You can pretend to people that it's the Spirit of God that is in you, but you, as a person, know the kind of spirit that is living in you. Now, I want to correct something. If you are having problem with the word God says, if you are having issues, big issue, wàhálà tó lágbára tó wà lọ́kàn ẹ, when you heard God says, tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ Ọlọ́run ní tòótọ́, tó bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé má ṣe báyìí, tó dẹ̀ gbọ́ tó ṣe, later tí something happened to the negative side, but because you hearkened to the voice that was telling you don't do it, it is God that is speaking to you. It is not something. It is God, the Almighty. It is because you have known. It means you have a lot of work to do. If you are still referring to my Father as something, it's not something, no, it is God. And when it is time for you to speak about what the situation that you have gone through or something somehow that has happened to you, do not refer to God as something. Be confident enough to say, God said, God told me. So if you see me come to this place and tell you that God said, he actually said it. If I come to this place and I tell you that God said, tó bá jáyé àtẹ̀yìnwá, mo lè má lè ní that confidence láti sọ pé God said. I'm telling you, if I tell you God said, it's actually talking to you. He's talking to you. If I say anything, if you see any word or any word proceeded from my mouth, and you think God is speaking to you, He is talking to you. He's speaking to you. So I am charging you, my brothers and my sisters. If He has helped you before, if He is helping you now, He's capable of still help you tomorrow. And when God do something for you, don't refer to Him as something. And something told me that I should not do it, and I did not do it. When I left and something happened, there was an accident. Thank God that thing told me. What is that thing? It is God, my dear. It is God, the Almighty. It is not something, no. So, henceforth, sórí ẹ̀mí Ọlọ́run farabalẹ̀ fún. Bó bá ṣe ń bẹ sọ̀rọ̀, tẹ etí inú, your inner ears. Gbogbo every noise tó lè máa lọ lórí ẹ, put it aside and kò tẹ́tí bẹ̀lẹ̀ jẹ́. O máa rí pé Ọlọ́run ló ń bẹ sọ̀rọ̀. And start, building that relationship of communication between you and Him. Do you understand? So that when somebody is saying, maybe a prophet or a pastor or a seer, saying that God said, it will not sound strange to you. You can easily identify or discern whether it is God that has actually said it or not. But when you see Him as something said, when you see it as something, when you see my Father as something, when you see Him as something, it will sound so strange to you that, so, ìrẹ̀lẹ̀ gbọ́rọ̀ látọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run ọba. Tí ò ní ṣe pẹ̀lú àwọn èèyàn kó tó lò ẹ́. That is my God. So if you're having issue with God said, build a relationship with Him. Then o máa rí pé truly God is still speaking. Do you understand? And when He has done something for you, do not refer to Him as something. Have confidence enough to say, God said, God did this, God do that, God did that, God will do it. Not something. And let me tell you, tomorrow evening is another hour of prophecy. Don't miss it. Be part of it. And God has been meeting people's need in the ways that is beyond my reasoning. And I'm grateful for it that God of heavens is using me to do His work. It's a privilege. So, my dear, when you receive or God is speaking to you, or you felt something told you to leave a place and He saved you from a chaos, or He saved you from an accident, do not refer to that thing that is telling you, as you feel that something is telling you. It's not something. It is God, my dear. It is God that is speaking to you. Okay? Tomorrow is an hour of prophecy. Don't miss it. join me by 8. If you have not sent your request, send it to me personally. If you cannot send it on social media, direct it to me personally. Okay? And we will pray about it. And testimony will follow. Okay? It is well with you. It is well with you in the name of Jesus. Do have a good evening.